Welcome back to Medieval 2. Welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War. We are on the brink of victory. We have 14 turns remaining and we just need to take another 4 settlements in order to do this. We may just do it. Last time round we got a massive beating at Vilnius. The Mongols, don't ask how they got Vilnius, but they did manage to beat off our attack over here, and we have very little to show for that force. And meanwhile, this guy will hold down here. He's just observing. I think whatever was there went away. They may reform and fall back and defend Vilnius over here. They took a massive impact as well. Very well defended in the town. We didn't hurt the town defenders at all. The only ones we didn't hurt were the ones outside. We have a rebel general there. And we've got the Danes over here. They're sort of fronting up to the port of Hamburg. We don't want to go anywhere near that at the moment. We want to try and keep units flowing towards over here. Meanwhile, we've got the Hungarians. They may be a target as well. And we'll just have to wait and see. We'll move our general here. This is Guy Fernian. Do you have anyone? I'm trying to sort of keep units up here in defence in case the Danes decide to do something. I don't know what it is. We've got another force coming in here and they're pretty much ready to move out soon. They'll need to be ready, certainly to reinforce the army that we had. What else can we grab? Well, we are trying to grab this settlement up here, but the Turks are moving in with a very good force. I don't know if I want to go for that one or I want to go for Edessa, don't we? Yes, we do. And it's even been opened for us, so let's go ahead and assault that immediately. Apparently that changed. I thought that was too generous, but now it's just this bloke and some archers. We're going to do this one easy. And we are attacking in a sandstorm. We'll go ahead and draw up our forces in a pretty... Actually, no, let's not go in one big group. That seems like a terrible idea when you're trying to assault and you've got every gate available for you to use. So we'll split the forces between 2 gates. They've got 2 units, so let's do an even split here. It may just work for us. Let's go ahead and start the battle. We know the door has been open, game. You don't need to tell us again, but thank you for doing so. Let's start by sending in 2 units of feudal knights. They will rush in over here. We got a gate over here. It's not being defended by anyone. So a split unit now, or split group. Draw up, bloody hell, will you? Okay, apparently you won't. There you go. Everyone run in, please. Thank you. Let's draw up another 3. Over there somewhere. That's probably good enough for you at the moment. You'll walk. I will bring in the other 3 units over here. As soon as we grab this, we may provoke a response. But we've got the general sitting here on the square, and it's quite a largish force, perhaps. I haven't counted them, so I don't really know. I shouldn't say that. What about the archers? They are right over here. Shame we don't have any cavalry. We could just ride in and kill them. I don't know if they'll be in skirmish mode. They might be. How big is the city? It's a fairly big one as well. Look at this. This is going to be a good addition to our empire. Why would you only leave 2 units defending this? He knew it was near the front line, but still this general had absolutely nothing to defend it with. Really weird choice. Maybe the Mongols are overstretched. Maybe they're focusing all of their might up towards our other armies. This could just be the outcome of us having done the first bit quite poorly, or at least lost that one. Now the towers are in effect. That is bad. They will continue to fire on you, regardless of what you do. Apparently I'm sending in my general, or captain. You are also hurry. Everyone hurry, please. Yeah, you need to chop them down. Go, go, go. And over here, do we have any contact going on? We do not. Let's draw up our units then, bring them in a bit closer. These 2 can carry on. We've got a junction coming up here, and that is a very good thing indeed. I want to put spearmen on either side of this junction. It's sort of useful in case they decide to charge in with a cavalry. To draw up 1 unit there, this is another unit here. We'll do the opposite on this side. That way their cavalry is going to have a terrible time if they choose to come forwards and attack the units over here. That is, of course, if I can get it to work. I could get it to work there. We have a unit of feudal knights, so you'll just get to stand there where you were. What's going on over here? You're running. Could you please stop running? Let's bring up our archers, or rather Scots Guard. Apparently Scotland's now a part of France. Well, technically, no, it's not, because we're under orders to not attack France. No, we are France. We're under orders to not attack Scotland. You will need to draw up slightly further back. You are. Oh, making me tired, mate. Come on, get with the program. Let's bring in another unit here. I want to keep the person back over there so he doesn't kill himself. Oh, we're getting archer fire coming in over there, exactly as I feared. So could you fall back and draw up very far away? Hang on, what's shooting? Oh, can they shoot all the way out there? Hang on, are you going to overexpose yourself? Because if you are, I'm totally going to grab a unit over here. I've got a spare unit over here, spearmen. Well, let's see. Apparently we've got 2 of those. So grab one here. Quick as you can over here so we trap them inside. Run if you would like, please. We may have to give up the trap. We need to bring up everyone in preparation for defending against this cavalry. I want that army unit thing over here to rush in over here, run in and take them up the arse while they are basically firing. Apparently we can't do a testudo. What are you firing at? You're firing at this unit that are... no, you're firing at the general. You've got a very long range. Fall back then. Don't die. That'll give a massive morale penalty to our troops, and we don't want that. Oh, no. No, we don't. I'm also moving 2 units up to assist over here should we need it. You are here. Are you the chargey attacker unit? Yeah, you think you are? I need you to run, please. Very quick over there, ready to attack. And then we need a unit of spearmen at the front line. Perhaps if you're making up the second line as well. Have they responded yet? No, they haven't. We're going to run right through this. They may choose to attack our people, in which case we need to do something about it. Now, here we go. This is very good. We're closing in a trap. These archers are now focused on the men coming in from their back. Meanwhile, they've got some spearmen set up at front. He's going to charge in now. We've got feudal knights coming in from the back. How are they going to feel about this mess they've brought themselves in? They haven't realised yet. They're now fighting. They're still fighting. They've turned around and now... Oh, Christ, that's a roof. We're now focused towards the additional unit, or the first unit over here. But they haven't realised they're about to get taken up the backside by a group of feudal knights. Apparently the feudal knights has decided that what they need to do is do it very slowly. Now here they come, reissue the orders. They're now steady. I think they're beginning to realise that they are in a very bad situation. That dude's just got chopped up, but he didn't die. Still steady. We're probably not going to get them out, are we? So hang on, why are you moving forward? Well, I suppose I wanted you at the front, because you can take the brunt of the spearmen. I'll also want another spear unit to be ready. I need to flank him out here. If I get their general down, that would make it a serious penalty to them. How are we looking over here? You're shaking, no longer steady. You're getting chopped down tremendously. Blue on both sides of you, white in the middle. That's sort of like our flag, only that's not the French flag, of course. The tricolour, that probably came later. I'm not really big on the whole medieval history thing, so I know very little about it. Any movement over here? Nothing as such over here. They're just sort of holding off. Meanwhile here, have they not broken yet? No, they're wavering though, so they're going to break any moment. And when they break, they're going to have to charge right through my unit of feudal knights, so it's not really taking a big impact. They've lost about 10, 11 men now. That's a very good standing for them. Yeah, there we go. They're broken, the Mongol infantry. And they're now charging in through our forces. Don't tell me they're going to make it through. Stop. I need you to stop and hold the ground and just chop them off as they walk through. We need to try and change the focus and draw up our spearmen at the forefront. Yeah, we chopped them down very beautifully indeed. Draw up another unit over here. We'll then swing around, grab in these 2 units of spearmen. I hope to use these 2 units that we're positioning over here near the mosque, or the minareted masjid. Get them in over here, get them to initiate the contact, which will hopefully swing the unit around, and then these units that I'm setting up over here will cause a change. Unless, of course, they're just going to charge straight forward. That could happen. We also need to do this before we win the battle. So could you please hurry up a bit? Charge you forwards as well, just to have you ready in stow. You are ready over here. We've got another unit of feudal knights at the standby. You are a feudal knight unit as well. Draw you up over there. You're not a general, but I'll bring you up here. He technically is our general, but this unit over here... Oh, bugger. Wasn't our general. Are we getting ready now? Probably. I think we are ready to initiate the contact. Charge in this unit. Charge in this unit. They will initiate contact with this guy, get him drawn into a fight. Then hopefully these two units can swing around and attack him. Let's see if this will work. Ah, yes, they're certainly turning. Can we charge you down? Charge you into a different line over here. Here he goes, charge you in. And then get you up the backside. Then get you ready to charge in on top. Bring this unit of feudal knights over and charge into the other side. And in they come with a charge up their backside. Their general is... Where is he? He is where? I'm seeing all of those feathery things that they put on their animals. But their general is probably him, I would say, perhaps. This one here, because he's got their little thingy on the top, but maybe they've all got those. He just looks a bit different in his armour and that. So I'm guessing that might be the general. They're not really having a good time. That wasn't the general. They're down to 8 units. But they're really doing a good show for themselves, charging into these spearmen. They're down to 2. And the final one is indeed the one with the peculiar armour. And down he goes.
This is an act heroic, which only belongs to men of great virtue and valour.
I mean, it's not really, I wouldn't say it was a great valour victory, this. We sort of just waltzed in here. I mean, we lost nearly as many as they were in total. That doesn't really count. Although it's a fairly good show for them. They've sort of got a near one-on-one kill-to-death ratio. That's presumably what you want in a war. So we've grabbed Edessa in a moment.
Is ours, Seigneur.
It is indeed, and we occupied it. We will need to get rid of the population. They are Muslim. We're not. We're the French. We're Catholic. They're not going to give us a lot. Let's get a small church going. Bring you over here. We own this territory, so we need the Catholicism. Go over and do your Jesus stuff. Are you? You're a spy? That's okay. Spy is fine. If you were anything other than a spy, you wouldn't be. That's 90% Catholic. We've done a really good job making these people like Jesus. We haven't given them a choice, though. It's sort of been thrusted upon them. But that's okay as well, in my mind. So Mosul is cut off, I think. Do we have over here? Oh, who owns this land? No, it's not really cut off because they've got their friends up here at the north. Oh, hang on. The Turks lost it to the Mongols, but they're good buddies, so they don't particularly care. That's really confusing, but okay. We've got a spy over here near Antioch. Can you go in? Do we want you to go in? Do we want him in here? Now, they've split their force away. They're presumably still moving in. We haven't changed the turn yet. So get a spy in here. Apparently you went for something else. It does get a bit confusing with all of this stuff going on the screen at once. Yeah, you are down here. You're a cardinal. How are we looking in terms of the Pope? The Pope sort of likes us. We can call a crusade. Where do we want to call a crusade? I don't really feel like calling a crusade on any of these places. They don't really benefit me at the moment. So we'll come back to that in a bit unless somebody else calls it in. And we've got a ship here. Oh, yeah, that needs to be repaired up. Maybe it has been repaired up. Oh, we can get some carracks. That would be useful. Big ships to come in and dominate the sea. So that's another territory down. Let's try and focus over here. We've got Pamplona. Oh, no, Pamplona is under siege by a very heavy army over here. Very heavy on the good old... supporting stuff. We have... Can you move? Well, you can move somewhere. You can move in. Make contact with this chap. Are you willing? No, you're not. Are you willing now? Yes, you are. Night attack. This is the parrot. Let's do it at night. Piss easy. Fight that. Very few died. He now feels probably... Oh, no. Decrease? What? Eh? Oh, he's now happy, so his unappreciated state has gone down. That's good. So he's now happy. So let's try and look at these two men. Perot. Oh, he's very good in his command. Fantastic. Although, let's see whether or not his trade benefits fighting. Sensible Drinker. That's good. Honest. That's just good in general. Seized with anger. -1 command. That's not good. He's healthy, so he does well in the fight. Questions technology. He's not good for sieges then. Popularity, superstitious, another morale. Quite mad. Oh my god, yeah, he's absolutely no good fighting. Religious, a born conqueror, +4 command. So that does alleviate all the other issues you have with command, but nothing really has done. Oh, you do sort of slightly with morale. But anything else with morale? No, there's a heavy morale penalty with that guy, so he's not really worth it. What about you? Trustworthy, proper morals, rule taker, firm ruler. Okay, apparently he is... What is that? Is that a... Why do you not want to scroll down? It sort of says sleepy builder, but that's about it as far as he goes. We don't want to build anything here, I think. What about Saragossa? Let's get some bigger walls, given the fact that we have quite a few unhappy people around us. Also, how does the Pope feel about the Portuguese? He likes the Portuguese more than he likes me. What is our orders? Are we to siege? No, we'd like to not attack Scotland. But it doesn't say anything about the Portuguese. And we're blocking a port for them. Maybe they're moving an army out to attack. That's a heavy one again on fire support. So maybe we want to move this bloke down, grab a couple of units from Saragossa, and then move down to support this unit and take Valentia. That will be a very good addition to our forces. Pamplona will be nice to get back again, as, again, here we have a famous battle going on over here. We lost that to the Spanish. They basically just came at it over and over again until they could take it. And they've got problems with the Spanish as well. They've got a couple of fleets and a weakish army over here, and they're not doing too hot themselves. They've got a border down here that they're trying to watch. You are moving back to retrain in Wales, which we're going to do immediately. That's important. You are strong. Are you fully stacked? You are fully stacked, so you are a reserve army. Can we bring you in here? No, we can't construct any defences. We can't construct anything actually there. Can you try and get rid of the heretic? Yes, you've done a good job there, Richard. He's now a divine connection. What did he get from that? He got 1 piety from being a servant of God. You can't move. Oh, we don't want you to do anything actually. We need you to slightly run away a bit. Same with you up here, right? Yeah, we need you to also run away over to Espia. That would be a good thing for you. Yeah, Scotland will fight. Oh, yes, I forgot. Excommunication is bad. I've worked very hard with the Pope. He's Scottish now, but we've got a very good cardinal, if I recall correctly. Let's see here. We don't have anyone that's preferati. We've got Angus the Unorthodox. Can we find him? If we kill him, we might get that slot. Is he over here? Is this... No, that's Nevin the Unorthodox. That's Donald the Unorthodox. Quite true with that. There's Angus the Unorthodox. And they've got an assassin. We've got an assassin here. Can we take out Angus? Oh, we can't. He's very strong. Can you? No, you are up to 13. That's better. Scottish assassin. 53. And, I mean, okay. Do we not have a decent assassin anywhere around? Did they die? They could have died. No, you are an assassin. You are rubbish, actually, as an assassin. Is there anything you can actually kill? Like, not even a princess? Is she even pretty? Let's see, is she pretty? Perhaps a bit. Inverness, anything? Can we sabotage anything in here? No, there's literally fuck all we can do. We should have here, though, we've got plenty of spies. Apparently they've brought that back up to 100. So has York then dropped dramatically? Let's try and bring down 1 spy into York. I'm sort of moving these spies between the Scottish settlements. Ah, yes, see, this is very weak now, so we can go up here and try and bring down the spies so they get really unhappy. I'm trying to force a rebellion, but I don't know if it's going to work. We've got basically a double chance that the doors will be open, so we'll open them, shut them, and open them again when we get to the town. That will be very good for us. Anything else? We've got the Sicilians over here. Oh no, is that really the Papal States? Is this genuinely owned by the Papal States? It's saying it is. We need to send over, you're over there. Is this actually, no, this looks like the Sicilians. So there's a bit of a conflict between who owns that land, by the way. That's okay. You are a couple of units. Can we send, like, these over? Okay, next turn they'll be able to do that. That'll be very good. You can get a port. Ooh, do we want to give you a port? What we need to look at perhaps more is happiness. That would give us a bit more bonus over there, but we don't really feel like I need any of that. I need something cheap and cheerful to sort that issue out. And that's really expensive. That is 4 turns. Then the tavern will be good. That wouldn't be a problem down there at all. No. Same here, we need to sort of find a way to improve happiness. We can build a huge cathedral, but that's not really necessary at the moment. Tavern as well for you. Gaza's very happy. Jerusalem, very happy as well. Although we could probably also work on happiness over here by going in with the... That'll be the theatre then for you. We've nearly spent all the money, and we need a lot of money next turn to retrain a lot of these units up here. You've got plenty of units available though, so that's good. We can't move you. We're still technically on the same turn. You can't buy it. Well, you can buy Landsknecht. Are you any good at all? No, not really. You're just kind of rubbish, actually. We've got a Russian fleet, one ship. We've got a border with them there. We are sort of at war with them, but we haven't done much to affect them. And yeah, I think that wraps it up for this turn. I don't think there's a reason to buy anything else. Are we marching? Or we've taken Zagreb, of course. We did that last time. And nothing's training here at the moment. That is just a city. We can turn up the tax rate very high though. We've got, oh yeah, that's where the Timurids are coming in. Is that held over here by them? Then they must have taken this whole area. That's lovely. No, they're nomadic at the moment, so they might try and take that back from us. We'll find out though. Next turn, here we come. The Spanish want Pamplona back, and we will need to try and defend it. Obviously, let's get the aquabooters. Well, what are they bringing? Oh, shite, they've got all of the range weaponry in the world. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe I want to bring in my aquabooters on our second line of defence, as it usually goes quite messy on the first line of defence. We'll keep a lot of these infantry ready. I mean, we need also to activate these towers. I should have kept some sort of really low quality units. I mean, technically peasant archers are low quality units, so we'll put them at the front here. They'll keep those towers going. You are... I mean, really, I don't know if I want to use a unit of dismounted feudal knights for that. I would much rather put you here and grab the lowest one, which is on 6. I know it doesn't make a huge difference, but it does make a difference nonetheless. Although, is that technically... Oh, it's technically working because we have another unit over here. I mean, as long as we've got all of the towers in the world going, that's good. We also got towers going in the second line of defence. Over here, we can put you in over here. That way we are activating... Oh, no. Okay, that unit's over there protecting that flank. This unit will be protecting over here. Over there, so we got that tower activated as well. It's a really nasty entry, this. As soon as you've made entry here, all of this over here will be able to fire on you. It's not going to be enjoyable in the slightest. We may want to have these noble knights on standby right in front here, where they are pretty much. We can always use them as a bit of an aggressive force. That has worked really well for me. It will at the very least force a attack of some description if we do. So let's start the battle. We are ready. They're ready. Let's bring out the unit of noble knights, get that to set up in the middle here, and attack them as soon as their range moves forward to attack the walls. And that has caused a bit of movement here. Some of their cannons are moving over. Is that technically a bombard? We'll bring you over here. Oh, we'll go for the trebuchets. For the love of the maker, we need to attack the trebuchets. Please forward. Oh, we got loads of firing going on already. See, that's the issue now. The walls cannot take cannons and all of that. They'll just crumble. Let's go back to normal speed over here. I don't want them to smash the city up too hard. I think there may have been a unit of archers that went pretty dead there, but I'm not certain. Have they just abandoned that? No, they're sending up units over here. Let's keep running. Oh, they're firing. Run. I need you guys to run, mate. I need you guys to fucking run. The noble knights are now on exterior defence. Where's our general? Have I put him suitably far back? No, I haven't. He's quite far to the front. So get him to fall back slightly. We don't have anybody on the front gate. We don't need somebody on the front gate, actually. What we need is somebody over here. You lads, run over there, please. Run. Need a second line of defence as well. I don't think they can move around the house for some really odd reason. Run. How are you running in that speed? That's not running. We've got a break back here. I think all of their artillery fire is now breaking. Are you chasing down the trebuchet? You are. So charge into that. We've killed their general. Oh, good. He went down. Our terribly uncoordinated attack has caused a good situation for us here. Now they're moving ladders in as well, so they're not just committing down the gap. Although, let's not go up there, actually. You were the units starting to draw up here. Can you draw up slightly closer? You'll draw up here. I mean, come closer, get fired on by the walls. How are we looking out here? You are attacking a unit of catapult. It's wavering, it's down to 3. I'd like you to go down to 0 before we move on. It's broken, it's routing. It's still down to 2. Could you please murder them? 1. Come on, get the final one. He's literally right there. He's dead. Into the other unit right next to. Good. Keep this up. This is good. Another unit's breaking by the entrance. We'll get these guys on defense. Get you on defense as well. These towers are firing as well. This might be ballista towers. These guys are sort of able to fire. They're not breaking. They're breaking. Actually, no, they are breaking. That's what they are doing. Could you... I mean, do we want to? Because they've been firing on the wall. So I don't know if they're technically willing to fight on the wall or if they keep firing at it. But they seem to have changed their focus over onto my horsemen. They've broken. Now we've got another catapult coming in here. They're making a charge for some really odd reason that I don't know why. But good on them for trying, certainly. The aquaboosters, they're on watch. Are they running away or are they still firing at the wall? They've run away now. Have most of these units decided that it's the best thing to do is just to run away? How we're looking over here, this unit's down to 7. And it's getting chewed up, but this poor unit of the Noble Knight is also suffering quite badly. They're throwing rocks, they're probably also shooting cannons into our mess. Oh, we've got another breach going on over here, but that's right into Feudal Knights, is it not? Oh no, they're not actually guarding that section. So could we grab a unit of Feudal Knights? This unit of Feudal Knights, could you run over there, please? Run as fast as you can, please. You've pretty much enveloped the unit over here of catapults. Good job on you, lads. Are they getting chopped to bits over here? Then we need to move on towards the serious business. Catapults are not as serious as the gunpowder weaponry. Actually, having said that, disregard that unit of whatever it was. We'll just go straight onto it. Let's see here. I mean, they're sort of just waiting here. They're not even moving in. So I can technically move you much closer without actually impacting you negatively. You as a unit need to move. I've given you an order, carry it out. Thank you. They're staging in the middle ground. You are chopping up them here. They're down to 9, 8. They've broken. They're down to 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to see them completely demolish that unit. Let's just go on to the next one. Hopefully they'll already be dead. I think they are. More units of them are breaking. I'm sort of still wanting to keep my general in reserve. They haven't moved here though. This unit is the MVP. They're the ones doing the heavy lifting. Apart from the units in there that obviously also did quite a decent job. Can we please kill out these basilisk, which is a big cannon. Move on to the next one, please. Charge into them. Oh, you got your lancers down and everything. Good. Charge. Ooh, not sort of-ish a bit. I mean, you've got the morale penalty of having lost your commander. But you are... No, that's our units that are impetuous. They are wavering. They'll break in a moment. And as soon as they break, we'll chart them away. And as soon as they've broken over there, we can move on to the second to last ranged unit. Once that's down, we've just got the infantry to map up. That's broken down to 14. Let's grab you. Charge you into the Swordwind Militia. That can do a job good. 2, 1, kill up that basilisk and charge into the final good weapon over there. We'll go ahead with you. Are running outside. You're going to smash into them. You're on ready to defend here, but you're not really doing anything. That's okay. An inactive unit is a unit that we can shoot and kill. Or, you know, charge horses into and kill. That's even better for us. Draw up the general in front over here. You are chopping this final unit up, aren't you? Yes, you are down to 21. It's just about enclosed. Yeah, they're wavering now down to 17, 16, 14. The catapult's just idle. They've left their weapons, so they're not even firing. So as soon as that unit breaks, that'll pretty much be dead. Which it is now. It's broken down to 5, 4, 2. Come on, just show me the 1 and the 0. Yeah, but it's done. Into them, they're the final one. You're ready. General, charge in. Have a bash, please. Thank you. In we go. I think these may be ballista towers. Let's have a look on the map afterwards, whether or not they are. You are breaking as well. You're running away. That's good. We've got not a lot of captives over here, but I don't think it was the biggest of force it could possibly have attacked with. But I'll go ahead and I'll take this. Thank you very much. You have you wrapped up that unit? I think you have. So can you go into that unit over there, please? Thank you kindly. You're charging into the unit I told you over here, the 1 dismounted feudal knight that's remaining. I know it's a plural in the knight, but really it's just a feudal knight at the moment. And now it's nothing. Now actually you swap up the swordsman militia that are fleeing and broken. Meanwhile the general is leading a strong charge into some sword militia over here that's ready to go. They're going to drop their lancers. No, then why? So you got a good charge built up, then you choose not to use it. What's wrong with you, you moron? You've wrapped up that unit to charge into this over here. This is the last non-broken unit. I had expected it to be more difficult, but it's not. Partly because it's got multiple layers of defense, especially this section over here that they seem to go into. Why they wouldn't go in using this one over here, which would be far easier as the second line of defense is much further away from the entrance, I don't know. I'm bloody happy they didn't, though. We just wrapped this one up nice and easy. They charged in and we won. But I like to get the additional experience of chopping them to bits. They may get another chevron or anything over here. Let's see. Done. We've won. Oh no, we got a unit that's running away over here. What's this unit doing? Okay, that's one unit. But I have different plans. There's a unit back here that's running away. But not really running away, doing the exact opposite of running away. He's actually decided in his panic to charge lone wolf style towards the French fortress. And I don't think you're going to enjoy what's happening. Can you see what's ahead of you? There's some noble knights. They're noble not just by name but by nature. Oh, you've got to go in there. You're going to get choppy, choppy, choppy. You wish you were a horse because then you could have become glue. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Let's leave that one man over there. One man does deserve to get away. Always leave 54. No, that's how many they killed. They got 29 remaining. It was very expensive for them. Apparently we killed a lot of them. Like really a lot of them was killed. We can release or we can execute. Let's try and ransom them. They didn't want it. So it was out of my hands that. And we are attacked by a Venetian fleet. Admiral Guibert is attacked. Clear defeat. He's running away. Okay, they're moving out of Dublin. And the Turks are pretty much catching on to us at the moment. I think they're pretty much seeing what's going to happen. They saw us posing outside one of the cities in a very Russian attempt to intimidate. But it didn't really work for us. We just moved on to Edessa instead. The Danes are sort of chilling out by, I suppose that's Rostock. The Portuguese got a princess moving up north. The Poles are doing something. Vienna's looking at here. Hungary's coming into Stettin. Yeah, I mean, we've got to have a fight with Hungary, aren't we? How ripe are they for the picking, though? They're also going for Halich. And we've got the Papal states that are moving towards whatever that is. Apparently a fleet is attacked by a Mongol fleet. We lost that fight. And that fleet went down. That's all right. We got Death Stalks the Land. We got Plague in Frankfurt. That's terrible. And we've made a lot of money. Blimey, we've got the horse arrived from the Timurids. Has descended upon our land. We failed that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we've lost 3 family members. Christ, that was a costly turn. So we've lost Francis in Stettin, Ponsard in Bruges. Oh, we've lost Bruges. Bruges boy. I mean, that's going to get renamed to Ponsard now from what he's done. And we've lost Julian the Gambler. We've got Gawain de Kerr. And someone with gonorrhea's died. Apparently he died over here. That's all right. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted to see Gawain. Oh, you came in over here in Milan. All right, you're 16. You feels unappreciated. You've just turned 16. He gets merry. He can tell a tale. He's got farming knowledge. His talents for command and religion is proper. He might actually not be half bad. Renault from the Champagne is... Well, he's quite clearly rubbish, because, literally he is rubbish. I mean, he's honest, but he's also plain. He's good on the pies. He likes pies. But, yeah, again, 2+ security. Yeah, he's absolutely awful at that. Dreaded father. Oh, his father was dreaded. This man's expensive taste. Promising tactician, fine with blood. That's 1+ morale. Just... Natural commander, what else? Night fighter, smart, +1 command, dauntless, +2 morale. Okay, he may just even out on the morale thing. Mean leader, +1 command, extravagant. Right, he's sort of like a mixed bag, isn't he? Christ, yeah, he certainly is a mixed bag. Where do we want you to march? Well, we need some more forces over here, but they're training in Innsbruck, aren't they? And I can retrain you, then we need a few more units coming in. No, these don't seem that useful. I don't know what they're good at. I just haven't been able to use them effectively. Maybe that's just me. What about cardinals? We've got another cardinal. That's this bloke over here. Oh, we need it to rename Bruges. It's no longer Bruges or Bruges of Ponset. I think that was his name. I don't remember. Bruges of Ponset, or Ponset's Bruges, whatever is the most appropriate. They're very unhappy now. Obviously, they've lost their great commander and general, so they're not really happy about that in the slightest. Let's have a look at Pamplona. We had a general there. Do we have ballista towers, or was that just regular towers that did such a fine job? Oh no, it is ballista towers. We've got cannon towers coming in. Oh yeah, we need a lot of units to be retrained. We need to oh shit, we're gonna have to cancel that now. But we need a wall to, function as a bloody wall in case they decide to attack again. You meanwhile are moving towards the Portuguese. Can we withdraw from that? Because that's an ambush by quite a large army. You are a bit damaged with some of your units, but we can grab some of these, have experience. And upgraded weapons. We have no ranged units here at all. Get you to join up here and we'll just have to try and find a different way around, won't we? They'll stay here, they'll just wait out for the next turn. And Toulouse, you are moving back. Can you move back on your own? I mean, that's brilliant of you, isn't it? We can retrain that unit, and then we just keep that unit there just to resting up. I mean, we've got this unit here as well, but I don't know where I need to put all of these bloody people, do I? Oh, well, remember, you were sent out here to try and take out some stuff. We may want to move you up north. You are here, you need to go towards Dijon. I can't retrain you here because you're a city. You are actually our capital. I think I moved my capital to somewhere else, but you're a large city. What's our capital? Is that... No, that's a fortress. Is it Milan? Yeah, Milan's the capital. Of course, Milan's the capital of France. What else would it be? Am I right? We got... Oh, you are very, very good. But we, unfortunately... Oh, we are at war with you. Oh, but you are a massive, massive army. You are running... no, not running. You're doing a tactical retreat. That's just the way the wind blew. You'll fall back to there. You've moved forwards, but I'm going to do a UN and pull away from you. Because I don't want to war you at the moment. They haven't really moved over here. You need to just keep falling back because your units are dreadfully down. As are you, to be fair. You are ready to attack something. I just don't know what. I don't really know. Vilnius doesn't seem like a good target. Hang on, is this the... This is the Hungarians. What do they keep? Let's keep this spy going in this direction. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello there. Krakow. You're ripe for the taking. Let's nip this unit around, down, grab Krakow out of your hands, and have a bit of a party in it. Budapest. Oh, hang on. Let's see. How upset will the Pope be? He's going to be quite upset. That's annoying. Why does the Pope have to like everyone I can kill? Where is the Timurids? They're falling back. They've decided that, oh no, Zagreb was no bueno for us. No good at all. Are you a fortress? No, you're a city. Citadel. You're training that. Bern is a fortress. Staufen's a fortress. I mean, I might convert some of that because that's in our heartland. Some of this could make $1 billion money if we just converted it, but we're very close to the end though. I don't want to do that. Although we do have a city on our front line. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Yet we've got the plague here, which is obviously terrible. We have Early in Vienna. That's actually worth using. But you can get some... No, I don't really want to do that. I want to try and focus down here now on expanding in the Middle East-ish area over here. We know about that war declared between the Timurids and Hungary. They're at war with Hungary. Good. Down here we've got an assassin moving in this direction. Do we have a general in this? No, we don't, so we can't build any watchtowers or anything. That is a problem at the moment. We are getting this all Catholic up, and that's good indeed. Unfortunately for these Turks, we have to move through their territory to get our cardinals in their area. So that's unfortunate for them, but, you know, for me, probably a good thing when I decide... I mean, if I decide to take it, of course. We've got a couple of assassins, but not really anything to assassinate. You are ready to smack our face here. Let's try and just do this one up. Clear victory. They go down, and we should see happiness increase over time. Among a couple of other things. Who actually owns this land? We need to try and find that out. They're building their things, that's good. So we need to try and find somebody to kill. And the Pope's not really feeling Scotland as a target at the moment, is he? No, for 6 turns, Christ. That's a long time to not attack Scotland, dear game. I mean, it's looking like we're going to make moves on down here before we do anything else, actually. Denmark wants a word with Thorn. Why do you want a word with Thorn? Oh, they want to give us a ceasefire, but they want us to pay for it because they are bankrupt. Okay, I'll give you a ceasefire on the grounds that you will either accept or we will attack. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, Denmark. Why don't you have a battle with us then? Come on, if you think you're hard enough. Some interesting things happened during that turnover. What? Okay, I can do that, you know. We've got an issue over here. The Scottish is very much trying to do a Gulf of Tonkin over here and trying to square up against one of our navies. I'm not going to fall for it, though. If they want to attack that, they will have to attack it. You've been trained up. You're not really that strong, but if I bring you over here, can these... Oh, they can just about not make it, but... yeah, this is a fairly decent show of force, isn't it? Yeah, and we won. So bring back the Carrack. Can we retrain? No, we can't retrain Carracks here. Can we retrain those in London town? Oh, we can. Brilliant. Let's bring in another 2 to that fleet. You can probably go down here to Caen to get retrained. Oh, yes, you can, actually. That's very good. Can you then build another port so we can get them all trade? We've got a load to dosh right now. Yeah, we've got loads of dosh right now, and I'm not really willing to invest it in any cities because it seems a bit pointless. So I'm going to give the Pope, you know, a bit of a tribute here. Let's give him 10,000. He's going to love this, and it's just a gift. I do, Popey MacPope face. How was that, Brutus? Oh, I mean, really? Yeah, I mean, Sicily's ripe for the taking, and I mean, Venice has been excommunicated. If we had an army here that could go on to attack them, that would be smashing. But we don't really. But I can try and, like, build something, like, out of this over here. That's a very experienced horse unit. We've got a few things here that we can do. I mean, we've already got a general for this force. But you might actually be useful as well as... Oh, no, hang on. We don't have a general for that force. So that will be Renault. You'll get to go in that. Hey, can you train anything remotely exciting? Not really, no. Nothing that's usable anyway. Let's go ahead then and see. Burn, you've got a few forces actually that's just sort of ticking over. You got mailed knights. Let's bring them down. We'll bring them into this army over here next turn. You can't train anything exciting. Innsbruck, you should have a couple of units. You do. Get you down here as well, so we build up a fairly decent force. We need indirect fire. That is the most important thing right now. Cancel that. We need some fire support. We got the 2 cannons. That's good. And we've got mercenary monster rebows. Haven't used them. They're kind of fun if we do a sort of a battle in an area, open field. That doesn't seem useful. So let's go against. Oh, that's the capital. You can do a spy, right? So let's get that going for next turn. Yeah, we've got more people killed there. We've got Lota Dosh coming in. We're the most advanced. Marseille's ready to upgrade. Nuremberg's ready to upgrade. We've lost a priest in Mosul. We have down here, we've got Edessa. They wanted us to recruit a priest. So we'll bring in the Pope down here. That will make us even more preferred by the Pope. And here we go. You're going up. Look at how much popiness we're getting this. Oh no, we've got an imam, mate. Yeah, you've got the imam. Good on you. Killing those, religious people. Like we're, I suppose, the Catholic Church in the medieval times. Yeah, you've done well. You are Cardinal promoted. Oh, we've got one promoted as well. How are we looking in the Cardinals right now? We've got one right up East Peferati. So the Pope. Where is the Pope? Is the Pope in Florence? No, there's just a papal guard. There's the Pope. Do we have you? Oh, that's a shame. What about here? Do we not have like a really experienced one sitting somewhere? Like a really experienced assassin? Because he might be able to do it. It's a stretch. It's bloody bold. I mean, we're going to get excommunicated like a motherfucker if we fail. But no, it doesn't really seem like we have anything experienced. What about you here? Spy. No, you're also a spy assassin. No, you're crap as well, so not really much there to do. We can get you going on. Ooh. He didn't die. Good news, didn't die. Didn't do much either, though. You. I mean, you're just absolutely rubbish. We've got a spy standing out here. Hang on, they've just left a single solitary family member in there. Right. That is a mistake. It's also something we can't capitalise on. Annoyingly, very annoyingly, we can't capitalise on that. Would have been nice if we just had a force that we could swoop in and attack with. Can you keep pushing down here? We need to establish what's going on. I mean, they're at war here. It's not looking hot for the Timurids. You moved up there by a mistake. How are we looking down here in Bran? You've got a general, you've got 2 units. I mean, it's not looking hot for the... Yeah, for these units. Oh, they've got lots of units now in Krakow. They may have sensed that we are incurring on their territory. What about... Oh, no, hello. Breslau could be taken quite easily. We've got a priest here for whatever reason. Another priest there. You're this force that are still falling back. All of you, and then we need to grab a couple of units from inside. Right, to swap them out. Brilliant that. You need to retrain everything, basically. Everything needs to be retrained, because it's all very tough and cocked up in it. We've still got you there. Where did that... Oh, that's the unit I sent over there. I just need to remember where I've sent everyone. Retrain this unit. Oh, this is a castle, you say? Well, this is interesting indeed. So let's see here. We don't really want to build anything too dramatic. But we do need to think about getting a move on. We have 12 turns remaining to grab 3 settlements. And they're not really defending that as well. Maybe they've got so much territory, the Mongols, that they can't really do much about actually keeping people inside of their settlements. What about Adana? So you're getting just a single unit there. So if we go down to like Gaza, And admittingly, we can't really train a lot there, but we can train little. Oh, you got a fair few boats here. So yeah, if we take that up there, that's even further progress. Assassin misses target. Relations improved with the Papal States. They love us. Russia doesn't. Loads of stuff getting trained. You're down here. You are now... Now, I want you to move this way, around and down, and then next turn you can link up with that unit. Great from you. You need to do pretty much the exact same thing around over here. There's a unit there, mate. That's why you should know that by now. Can we not send down a unit to stand? Oh, hang on, did it? No, it's just hiding over there. Goodies. So I'm having you here just as a screening force. Anything here that we can do? We can retrain a few of these forces. There we go. We'll just retrain pretty much everything. Brilliant that. We're now building these towers again, which is good news. We need to send you further down. And yeah, okay. Let's run reinforced in here. We know we need archers. Let's build an archery range. Marseille can be upgraded. We spend a lot of money this turn, but you know, it's good. Anything in like Damascus, for example, a tavern. No, I mean, we don't. I suppose we could just to make it happier. Like, just increase happiness is always a good thing to do. We haven't been recruited yet over here, so what do we have? Oh, we've got a unit moving in here, 2 units. Do we have... You are a spy, you are an assassin. So keep you... Oh, we need to move you around. Whoops. You are also a spy. We still got that single unit up here. That's absolutely worthless to go after. Unless we like find anything over here. Is this a city? It is. We need to get some of these units moving back and get them retrained at somewhere like Gaza. So moving them out. Alexandria's sort of well defended. You are likewise well defended, and we don't have much, if any, money left actually. Hello, who's this here? This is a rebel general. A Saharan rebel unit, lovely. Yeah, indeed, this is looking very good indeed. Let's go on for another turn. Oh, hello, why are we looking at Dublin? Oh, because the spy got in. That's really unhappy, so we need to move that later on. Oh, and Pamplona is going under siege again from the Spanish. You'd have thought they'd learned from the previous siege, but no. The Scottish are moving about. They're putting a lot of their generals into York. And they're now blockading a port. Is that technically considered a hostile aggression? They're under the same non-aggression clause by the Pope that I am. So they're not allowed to attack me and I'm not allowed to attack them. But they may have just completely decided to ignore it again. And the Pope's going to be perhaps a bit annoyed by that. Even though the Pope's Scottish as well. It's very weird. As soon as they become Pope, they completely forget which country they came from. And there's absolutely no loyalty. Let's see here, we are... Anybody that's been excommunicated? Let's see here, blockade a port, Oslo. Anything? A Cardinal report. France. Oh, lots of people have died. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, they've even promoted one of their own, the Papal States, and we've got 2 French ones. I mean, we're pretty much sitting on it. The Papal States and Venice have settled their issue. Does that mean they're no longer excommunicated? No, he's still excommunicated. The Scottish are very low. I mean, are you not going to be bothered about the fact they're blockading a port? Or do you not consider that to be enough of an aggression to warrant any response? Let's go after the Mongols. The Pope's not going to mind that one bit. You can keep watching that for us. You can move up here. We will try and sit in that. You are... Have you made it over to port? You have. Let's retrain. And am I right in saying that you're at 75? What's Edinburgh? We can't see. York's at 70. Let's try and send up a spy 1 into Edinburgh. That's at 50% now. So if I send in all of my spies, right, that will keep going down. That's at 50 still. Let's see here. Can we not impact it in the slightest? Don't think we are impacting it at all. But they'll get another spy up there just in case we are. And then we'll move on another spy to partly show us what's going on here, but also moving towards Dublin. Another spy in there will be good for us. Let's see here. Whoops, wrong one. You. No, that's an assassin. Yeah, 50% there actually had a diminishing population. Anything here can sabotage? No, because you're absolutely useless. Anyone you can assassinate? Like maybe you can't even go after a captain. Like maybe if there's a bird in the forest that's sort of a bit Scottish, you can kill that. But nothing of substance at all. We can, however, I mean, how are they feeling? The Pope about, I think, sort of likes Hungary, which is really annoying because Breslau's ripe for the taking. Ooh, but I mustn't. Ooh, but I mustn't. But I must. I must do many things, and I can't do any of them. Do we want to start a war, meanwhile, with the Turks? They've left Aleppo undefended. That's got some defence. That's got very little as well. I mean, these units could just ride out, put it under siege, and take it quite easily. Although it is a citadel, so I shouldn't say that. Settlement Pamplona's under siege. Not as much money. Hungary's more advanced than us. Rennes ready to upgrade. Coming of age is Udot de Champagne. We need to move these towards places where they make any sort of use, actually. You are in here. You can't be retrained. We need to gather bigger armies, I suppose.
Where shall we strike?
Move you out over here towards Venice, if you would like. Thank you. I got the big penis gun in Zagreb. Oh, we got a bit of damage. Have they been revolting, or have I just completely forgotten about it? Maybe the Hungarian bastard spy has been doing that. Assassin, move in this direction, please. Let's train an assassin here as well. And yeah, that's sorted it, hasn't it? Attack a neutral faction, yes. I do. Apparently we can't build that on this type of wall. So we'll just build all of these towers. Oh, we can assault, actually. We've got a cannon, I forgot about that. Let's see here, attack, they've got 121 men. And here we are, let's deploy. This is Krakow, I think. We need to forge a breach. Oh, but look at this is a big old beautiful city. If we put our cannon on this hillside, right? Start this battle, we form a breach here, take down a couple of towers in the area just in case they push up. I mean, this is a beautiful city, isn't it? And we've got the city square. They've just got the 2 units drawn up here. So let's just try and forge a breach here. The wall comes down. I was just about to draw up the infantry a bit closer to it, but I didn't have time, so let's draw them up here. Well, this caught a response. I'm seeing movement in town. Are you moving? I mean, I can very nearly shoot you. I can shoot one of these nearby buildings, can't I? Is there any building over here that's sort of targetable? Yeah, I mean, the ballista maker, that building there is, for example. So you don't need to get any closer. Like this over here as well. Where was that? That was... Oh, it's another building over here that was just targetable. That's because we are holding the high ground, of course. The first 3 units are going to make an entry. It's going to be a group of armoured sergeants with 2 dismounted feudal knights. There's the words. I can do them, you know. Let's bring in another 3 over here. That's just 1. I mean, are we going to see a response from them, or are they falling back? I think the response is to fall back. That is what I want to see. So draw up this unit here. That way we defend it. This unit is moving in as well. Draw that one up over there. We need to bring in our crossbowmen. They can fire. Hopefully they can trigger them to attack. And we'll also bring in the dismounted feudal knights, ready in there to charge in and support if and when necessary. Do the same over here. No, that's not really a good drawing up, is it? Draw it up, mate. Draw it up. There we are. That's slightly better. The French forces are moving through Krakow Street, and no reaction as yet from the enemy commander. He just doesn't seem to care, to be fair, which is a bit... Oh, no. Why are you doing that, you moron? Oh, you're just about missing the square. Good. So I want to leave a bit of room here, as we've done over here, to draw them into. If they decide to charge forwards, we're leaving them room to where we can enclose them into. That is solid military tactics, if you ask me. Where are you meant to go? You're meant to go over there, but could you go that way then to go there, please? Thank you. Hang on. Oh, hang on. You are... Okay, so let's try and rechange that. Draw you up back there. Draw up the spearmen at the front. Put you in guard mode. You are spearmen, so that's good. Put you in guard mode. And you are archers. You can't hit them, though, from there. Bring you forwards a wee bit. Spearmen there, archers here. Can you attack, please? I need you guys to try and draw them out. Okay, they need to be quite close in order to fire, but they're actually moving forwards now. Slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Fall back. Fall back. Run away, run away, run away. You. Forwards, 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 forwards. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. We need to enclose these people. We need to enclose them. Come on, rush in, motherfuckers. Rush in. The Russian just draw up here. We just need to smash them in. We smash them in. This is a general's bodyguard. Is the other one also? No, that's just hussars. That's just the light cavalry. You, meanwhile, need to charge into these and draw them up. You, into them. Go, go, go. Stab, stabby, 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 horsey. Stabby horse. That's your job, mate. You need to just keep attacking the general's bodyguard, please. See, this is exactly the plan that I wanted to happen. We have enclosed the general's bodyguard. We even got infantry coming in here to divert the hussars. But we have the general. He's completely cornered over here, and they're now attacking, even though they're going down quite hardly. You need to try and focus on them. Fire at will. They're back here. They need to fire at them as well. Where's where we've got you? Are also there. We'll bring you up here and run. We need to reinforce the situation. This is perhaps a more precarious section. But we have them enclosed over here, and we need to focus into this. So if this unit of dismounted feudal knights are going to push in, wherever they are here, they're running in. If they can go in here, they can alleviate some of the pressure here. That way we can force back the hussars off this corner. And if we push them off, we allow our armoured sergeants free rein to attack the general up his backside. And that is the key point here. On a ground level, though, it's messy fighting indeed.
They have lost half their men.
On a ground level fighting, it's bloody and messy and just not very pretty at all. This unit's getting absolutely chewed to bits, but the general's bodyguard's down to just 14, including the general. You lot need to just run in here and get in on the east side over here. We need to push them back, preferably. Why are you not running? Oh, you are. You're running now. Their general is right over here on the flank against the wall. He is dead. He's just a dead man walking. Charge into these. We've got a good solid force here. As soon as this guy goes down, the rest of them will probably break immediately if he's not the last one standing, though. That does seem to be a thing that happens. The general does like to stay alive and be the last one that gets killed in my game, which is quite nice. That's what a general should be doing. Oh, look at the archers that are flying through as well. It is a bloody fight, this. Is he going to go down? I mean, they're down to what? What do they have left now? They've got 2 horses left. He is the last man. That is an honourable death. I will give him that, the Hungarian commander here. He remained the last one alive in his unit. Yeah, he died a hero's death. He does actually deserve that one, and we've won. Let's just wrap it up here. 1 man remaining, but you do need one to tell the story for the future generations. And Breslau, sorry, I called it Krakow, it's Breslau. It's now fallen to the French. Yes, it has. Into Breslau we go. We will sack it because we need the dosh. How does Popey Boy feel? His faith, or our faith pleases him. Maybe if we give him, make a singular payment of, well, I don't know, oh, we don't really need to do that because we're very popular with him, but another 2,000 perhaps. How would you feel about that, mate?
This was a good day for our people.
Yeah, that's really good. Absolutely smashing. Only the Poles equal that. So can we go in here and can we call in a crusade on anything that's remotely relevant for us? Well, some of it is relevant, but I'm not really sure it's worth going for. Or we just got 2 regions remaining, though. Ooh. And which 2 cities do we want that to be? We could go for Riga. That is very under-defended by the Russians. Yeah, let's send our Beardy McBeard fellow here. Oh, that's a villain. Oh, great. We're sending up a villain to take on Russia. Exactly what I want. Actually, let's get a mercenary cock going. and get you on that next turn so we can travel a lot farther or further. Oh, you are just outside. We've got nothing over here. Let's chain up a lot of units to defend it. We know the Danes are bumbling about, sort of trying to figure out what they want to do, but not really knowing either. We've got Vienna. Budapest is ready to be taken if we had anything that could actually take it this turn. We've got Breslau, which is throwing in a bit of a wedge between the Poles in Prague and Krakow and Budapest. They've still got a small border here between the two settlements, but that's about it. Kiev, we've got a Catholic over here. That's going to be really unfortunate for them. They're pretty much up to 50%, so we need to move this into... Who owns this? This is Russia that owns this land. Relations with Spain. You got a trait. Hungary doesn't like us. Yeah, we attack them. That's fine. You can make it into this force. How does the Pope... I mean, they do quite like him, though. They like Spain. They're sort of ambivalent, I suppose. Oh, well, now we're locked into a fight here with their family member, Luzerendus de Ponte. And can we send you? You're supposed to actually reinforce this unit here, but we will just hold. Oh, we don't really have enough there to smash that, so bring you in here as a reinforcement. Indeed, indeed. Anything else that we can do? No, I don't think so. Hang on, don't we have aquaboosters coming into a city over here? Oh, we can certainly hire them. I think so. Maybe I'm just preparing for that. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've got the adventurers over here. We'll really want to use them because I think they've got guns. Else, other here, no, nothing really at the moment. We're still holding that. And the Scottish are bumbling up here. They've put our port in Wales under siege, but apparently no response yet, which is a bit odd. But can you train anything exciting? No, you can't. So let's go ahead and move out some of these units right into here, and we can even move some of them further on. Like those there, they've got good armour upgrades, shield upgrades, and some of them are very good veteran. So let's see, can we swap them out? We are missing a unit. What unit could we use? I suppose a unit over here of well-trained, those would be useful. So that's a very good army. That right there is ready to take on York as soon as we are allowed to. Which we are allowed to do in 4 turns. And we're supposed to blockade the port of Oslo. Are you able to... You're not able to retrain this fleet. Who owns that? Yeah, that's England. I forgot England became Norway and Sweden. It's a weird situation where Norway becomes Sweden, but apparently that's what has happened. And the Spanish wants to have a go at Pamplona again. They're bringing up quite a strong force of... Is that not just the same one, slightly reinforced? This isn't going to work. You've tried the same thing twice. Look at your force compared to mine. All right then, you want to have a go? We can have a go. See, this is why you don't say stuff, because sometimes the bloody AI decides to listen to you. Yeah, we've now got a battle on the other side. Maybe they've sort of realised that it didn't work when they attacked from head on. We will keep the archers manning towers, but these units need to be ready to run away because in my experience they knock them down pretty quickly indeed. We will bring this somewhere back here perhaps, like where it can't really do much use. It will be used to build up mortars, but we don't, so you know, we'll have to work with it. Unfortunately, hardly anything has been retrained, so we can't ride out in the same fashion. Maybe we can though. Let's just keep this unit here on standby. Bring back the general slightly, so he doesn't fall victim to like debris on his face or something like that. That would be terribly unfortunate. Start the battle then, and let's see what they're going to do. And they're moving their cannons forward. Let's bring out these unit here. They're now firing at this section. So we need to bring away some of these infantry units, draw them up there. Run, please. See, the walls has collapsed. The cannons go right through that. So I think the cannon towers, while they would be really extravagant to have here as a defence force, probably won't happen because, you know, people keep dying and that. But it's a nice thought. Let's bring in the aqua boosters in here. bring in this unit, can guard that front door. They've knocked down another section of the wall. Unfortunately, you can't turn off those little short video clip things. They are very annoying. We're now attacking here, this cannon. Okay, we're now running away actually, because quite a lot of fires coming at us and other horses. Run away, please. Let's just stop going that quickly, because that unit's pretty much dead at the moment. Let's see here, they're now willing to attack. Apparently they've opened the gate. Or have we opened the gates in order to let our own forces in? Maybe that's what we've done. So we'll just draw up here, ready to take them on. We will push these in down here, draw them up, and they'll be very ready to go. Let's get everyone ready on the defense. Have a force ready to strike them up the side. Maybe change the way they're drawn up. We now got the towers are firing. Draw them up here. What are they sending in? They're sending in cavalry on left flank. That's Janetes, and this one is also Janetes. Why are you bumbling about outside? Go in, you can't. I mean, that's not smart. Also, why are we just leaving the gate open? That seems like Castle Defense 101 stuff. Let's bring down this unit. That can do a lot more good down here. We've got the arquebuses. They're ready to fire should they have to. Are they bringing up any siege equipment? I think they have got... No, they've dropped their ladders, so that's good. Yeah, they're just sort of walking into this. They're now running away. The Genites is running away. They're running away over here as well. No, they're just shaking. But they're getting fired upon by literally everything and their mothers, and that's not a good experience for them. This unit apparently is not really understanding the concept of wall fighting, so we'll try and teach it to them. Peasants here not having a good time. Hang on, we can actually bring up these arquebuses up on that section. Bring you over here so you can do your ranged fire, and bring you down over there so you don't use the same entry. Could you run? Thank you. This is a bloody murder fest over here. They're sending in their feudal knights, peasants, chivalric knights right into this. It is bloody as all hell. What can you do? Charging this unit on their flank. The other section over here. Wait, eh? Don't push through. Draw up on the inside, will you? Thank you kindly. Over here we've got a good, decent fight going. That unit's drawing up outside, or pretty much all of it is pulled out. So draw that up here. Hopefully the cannons will reach a usable position up here. They don't seem to want to fire if they are facing the wall. They don't want to fire in, which is very weird, but, you know, not everything has to make sense, I suppose. You are down to 98, so let's bring in this unit of 117 and draw that up in its place. Oh, we've got the general. Good. Oh, that guy got kicked in the balls so hard he died. Hang on, why are you shooting at your own men? That seems a bit stupid, but hey. So are you guys ready to draw up? You can shoot them all in the backs, right? Like if I just select this unit here, just draw you out as wide as possible. You can do that. Yeah, they're breaking. So charge in and kill as many as we possibly can. You can chase them down. Chase them down. We'll hold in the 91. They can hold the fort, literally. So halt and just shoot. Shoot everyone that's here, mate. Shoot that one. Shoot the bombard. Shoot everyone. Oh, hang on. They're sending in a... Okay, they're sending in a bombard with their ram. You're not going to enjoy that. I'm just saying, you know. So we got the ruler coming in here. He's going to chart through or whatever. He's here. You lot, can you go after the crossbow militia? Thank you. I got you coming out here. Oh, they're coming in here now with the Janites. They're wavering though. I mean, they're charging in through ballista fire. That's crossbow militia. Can you charge into those, please? You lot just need to go after out here. You need to actually change your focus because you're getting hit by something. We also need to try and get out here now because the trebuchet's in action. We need to try and break all ranged fire right now. That way we can mop up the rest a lot easier. In we go. We've got... They're broken. That's good. Can you just mow them down? Just try and chop them up, will you? Artillery's down to 3. The Genites is coming in, but they're not going to be happy at all. They're wavering. They're wavering. Over here they're broken as well. Okay. Can you go in there and get on the trebuchet, please? You are... Well, you're over here. You're doing a good job chopping those down. Okay, in we go into these cannons or culverts. You go after the trebuchet. You go after the other culverts. They seem to be holding steady at the moment. They're shaking, wavering. Oh, I do like it when they waver. I do like when they have wavered and broken. They're running away over here. We don't have anybody ready to pursue. This unit is doing a fairly decent job pursuing these chivalric knights. Down they go. They're down to one. Down to one. We won. Continue the battle. Yes, indeed. This is the time to strike. The enemy is at its weakest. Their army's routing. Get them, please. Thank you. We've got a unit there as well. We've got another unit that's fleeing in completely the wrong direction, but whatever. You on this, please. Thank you. You on that one as well. Just run. Thank you. You run. Run into these. Come on. Come on, General. Cut them down, please. Cut down these peasants. Peasants they may be, but they are still the foe. Into the trebuchet, then. Don't let that get back. Run, 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 run. Get the trebuchet. Are you really... Are you incompetent? Your incompetence is letting the trebuchet getting away, innit? Get them over here. No, you've decided to run away. Incompetence indeed. That unit will get to live because he can't be bothered, so let's end the fight here. That was a good defense, I would say. What else is going on? They're moving down here. They're now putting several cities under siege, or certainly blockading my port. Apparently that's not an act of aggression, apparently. Yeah, they're now blockading a total of 4 of my ports. Surely this should have some sort of repercussion. Why are you sending in imams into my territory, Turkey? That's how you get attacked. Apparently this faction is now excommunicated. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, whatever. Apparently I'm not allowed to attack. Oh, I'm not allowed to attack the Hungarians. Boo. So they've been excommunicated now, Scotland. That's fantastic. We're down a wee bit on the old Pope state. Can we call it? We can call it Crusade on Edinburgh. Or do we want to do York? Or do we want to do Edinburgh? Which one's the capital? York is... What is York? York's a huge city. Edinburgh is the Scottish capital. So, well, let's see if the Pope's willing to do that. He is. So, I would like to point out that Pope Vitalis the Cunning of Scotland has just called a crusade on Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Sometimes this game is just poetic. Can we draw up a decent force over on the mainland, or do we have to... You don't really have anything, do you? No, so what we're going to do then is quickly try and see if we need to retrain. I mean, really, we don't want any of that. But do we have over here? I mean, we've got loads of units actually over on the island. So drop you off over here. Bring you up. You need to grab from Nottingham. Grab the Adventurer. Actually, I want the Adventure. You can't be upgraded, can you? No, you can't. I want this lot to go into this army. Hang on, why is only one? Oi, lads. I wanted the lot of you. Put into him. Swap into this army with the Adventurer. Are they armed? I think they might be in the use of many arms, crossbow and a sword. Now apparently they're just they're very good though, aren't they? Melee and missile attack 14. What's these? They're not as good, but how are they compared to crossbowmen? They're much better actually than crossbowmen. So let's swap these out here with... We've only got one, but we do need more ranged troops here. And we just need another one over here. But, I mean, most of it is really well experienced. This is my golden army, and that's the way it's going to stay. You rejoin here. And now that Scotland's not really liked anymore, we will go after them. And then we will bring you into the fort. You'll just hold the fort for now. I mean, can you not kill anyone at all? Anyway, that doesn't matter though. Oh, hang on. What that means is we don't have a spy in Nottingham or in York. We do now. Let's bring in another one. Right over there. That's very good. What about Edinburgh? Crusade call, recruitment report, construction report, faction announcements. We've lost a spy in Vienna. Loads of other great stuff as well, probably. Fortress in Garza, Staufen. Most advanced faction, end of turn report. Oh, yes, indeed. Apparently they've still got cardinals, even though they've been excommunicated. That's okay. You can get a few units over here, some Quan Bombards and the like. Oh, you can't actually move in. Oh, that's bloody annoying. Can we group you in? Bring in the Aquaboosters. Do you have enough units now to go on the crusade? And you don't get any movement bonuses at the moment. He does get a boost. Is he by any chance? No, he's not. I should have used our factionaire for that. Is this our faction? This is actually our faction leader. Why is he leading a charge? That should be his other person, shouldn't it? But I don't know where he is. Where's our factionaire? Is he just sitting, bumbling about in some city? There he is. I mean, he's very old. He's 54. How old's our faction leader? He's 45. I mean, there's certainly an argument for us throwing him away, isn't there? Yes, there very much is. Yes, he's not really usable. So let's send him against that rebel general and see who becomes a factionaire. The Mongols are going after us down here, and many other things are going on. It does that we've recruited whatever we had. And we got a priest out here, and you are going to go all stabby on the imam. Even though you missed, because you were a moron. You're just a spy, but I need you up here to try and scout out the situation. You need to push further into this area and help recover what it is. All helped by Mongols. So yeah, we've got a spy over here, but we don't want that. We want a spy in... Or do we want to go for Aleppo? Well, we want a spy in Aleppo, that's... Oh, that was a 95 one and he died. Blimey. You're a spy as well. That's a 50% target. Somebody really good must be in there. In Mosul. That's a factionaire, so he must be quite tricky to take on then. So that's another thing we want to do. He's been done. White blade. That's a missing target. We're marching over here, so let's move up this army a wee bit closer. Anything exciting? Serbian Knights. Then we've got the mercenary monster bombard. We have the army moving over here, of course. Bring you. Oh, hang on. Oh, bagger. You've closed that one in. Clear defeat. You've ran away. And now we can't recruit a boat. Okay, we'll move on foot then. Right, that's no good. We're building a fort. Lads, we're building a fort. Hope you enjoy it. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade... What did I say? Was it Gaza? Yeah, we can upgrade Gaza into a big old castle. Let's do that. Damascus. Can we build anything else in Edessa at the moment? We're building that. Then we may want to go for a church in Baghdad. Can we build anything here? We can build loads of stuff, actually. Can't we train that? You see, this is what happens to me when I play this. It's just bumbity-bum. Everything is good, and then I've spent many hours. It's absolutely fantastic. Don't ever think twice about that, but you just realise that you've spent far too long playing it. Not really worth it. We've got a spy up here. Like, should there not be a city? Ideally there would be a city somewhere. Oh, we've got a Sicilian army, so definitely Sicily. We're neutral on them, so that's alright. Pope McPope phase is sitting down there. We're not allowed to attack you, annoyingly. Don't like that one bit, but we do have the Scottish that are right for the picking. Let's just wait the 2 turns. I mean, we know we can hold out. So retrain. And down here, and you are... Well, I mean, you're sort of fronting up to us. How do you feel, Popey? Oh, you actually like them a bit more than you like me. That's annoying. Let's try and move on. Oh, no, that's quite well defended. That's not really defended at all. Let's try and move you in this general direction. Is that the only general we have in this area? No, you were a general as well. But we have a decent watchtower up there. It would be useful if you could just swing over here, build a watchtower, and then joining back. Oh, yeah, look at this. We can now see that they have a family member there with a decent army. And what else? Nothing else really is going on here. I need to wrap this up now. Come on, wrap this up really quickly, brain. So, yeah, I've got loads of dosh I need to spend. I'll spend that next time. We are nearing the very much end. We've taken a couple of cities. We are on 43. We need 45. We've got 10 turns. We can do these nice and easy. But we'll do that another time. Goodbye for now.